All right, Facebook Live, we are here tonight. Let's see, we're live. Yeah, it looks like we are live, ready to roll. All right, so Facebook, what are some of the lessons that you've gotten from the election so far? What are some of the takeaways that you've gotten? What are your predictions for tomorrow's election? And there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of huge shifts that this country is going to go through tomorrow. So I wanted to make this Facebook Live just to kind of keep it on the record. I always love to see my On This Day feature that Facebook has, and it just continues to show me the transition, the evolution that I've gone through the years. So I wanted to do this Facebook Live so I could have it for the record. At the same time, see if I could get some of your feedback about what you think is going to happen tomorrow. And what are some of the key lessons that you could take away from this election that we just experienced. So comment below, where are you watching this from? What state you watching? And then comment also, see what have you learned about this election year? What are some of the takeaways? And we're going to be able to dissect some of those lessons and extract them so we can make it relevant to your business. And I'll give you at the end some takeaways that I've gotten from the election and some of the predictions that I think is going to happen tomorrow. So we got Karina from AZ, Arizona. Thank you, Karina, for checking in. I haven't been to Arizona, but they say it's beautiful, and I love the hot weather. I live in the wrong side of the United States. The Northeast is as cold as it gets, so I can't wait to visit Arizona. Probably this year I'm gonna take a trip down there. So comment below, see where you're watching this Facebook Live from, and we're gonna get started in some of the lessons from the election. So the first lesson that I got is the importance of marketing. I mean, like shit, like, you know, like you look at Donald Trump, and he just has become such a fucking marketing genius. He uses every single punch, everything that they throw at him. This fucking guy just makes it work. So the first lesson is, how can you use whatever your enemies are throwing at you, whatever the media is throwing at you, whatever people are saying, how could you use it to create more influence? Because that's if one thing that I've learned from this election is that the power of influence. Donald Trump is a master of creating influence. So we got Juan Alfonso from Manhattan. Love it, Manhattan. I love the city. Love the city. My wife hates the city because there's too much going on. I love the city because I love the energy. Being in New York, being in the hustle, grinding. I mean, I love it. I'm blessed that we live in Connecticut, so we have the best of both worlds. We live in Connecticut, but we also have access to the city when we want it. So good shit, Alonso. So the second thing that I got from this election is, you know, what you do in the past, whether it's good or bad, will come back to haunt you if you don't have your fucking story together. Like it's amazing to see, like, in both parties, you have Donald Trump talking shit about a woman, and he thought probably it was just like casual conversations between guys, and it just came back to bite him in his ass. And then you have Hillary with the fucking email shit going on, just completely lying and creating all this story about the emails. It's just incredible how your past, whatever you do in the past, will haunt you. It will, like, it is whatever happens in Vegas doesn't just stay in Vegas. Like, whatever you do in life will come back, and it's unless you are at a point where you actually just don't give a shit and you tell people what it is, the lies and the controversy will continue to haunt you through your life. So that's the second lesson that I got from this election. So I want you to continue to comment below and see where you're hearing this conversation from, like what state. I want to kind of gauge to see where the reach is for the people who follow me as we continue in this election discovery. So a third thing that I got, and I was telling my team a lunch study is that there's always a upside and a downside to any situation. There is always an upside and a downside to any situation. So when most people are looking for a way to get what they want, the way that they wanted to get it, as opposed to looking at what it could be. So always protect your downside. And the reality is that whatever happens tomorrow, there's always an upside and a downside. Whether Trump wins or he loses, there's an upside and a downside. Whether Hillary wins or she loses, there's an upside and a downside. Are you prepared for the upside? And are you prepared for the downside? I mean, that is the biggest key for businessmen, for entrepreneurs, is whatever happens in the economy, are you prepared for it? Like I told my team, like, life is going to give us lemons. Guess what we're going to do tomorrow? We're going to make some fucking lemonades. We're going to make lemonade. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what happens. If you're prepared for the upside, you get paid. If you're prepared for the downside, you protect your assets. But in either party, you have to know what the upside is and what the downside is. The fourth thing that I got from this election, which is probably one of the most important things, is how much uncertainty this country has. Like if we're gonna rate the United States from 1 to 10, from being certain about where they're going, and 1 being uncertain, like we are not in a 3 or a 4. Like you ask people, there's so much uncertainty going on. Like we believe that like we need somebody to fucking save us. But I realized that we're living in the most interesting times for an entrepreneur. Like understand this, I am doing a live cast, production kind of style live cast, when 10 years ago you had to add over $100,000 of equipment to do this. I am broadcasting as if I had a $1 million studio because of technology. Like there's no better time to be alive than right now. There's no better country to be part of that I know of than the United States. Like I don't believe that we need somebody to fucking save our asses. I don't believe that any president is gonna save our asses. It's gonna be up to you to build that certainty inside of you to say, fuck, I need to get my shit together. Fuck, what am I doing the next 4 or 5 years that's gonna get me to the next level? Am I waiting for the president to fucking save me? Am I waiting for the president to do something? Or can I just focus on doing me every single day, using the technology, using the reach, using the opportunities, using everything that life has given us? Because we're blessed. I mean, no matter what happens tomorrow, we're fucking blessed. If you happen to go for Donald or Hillary, it doesn't fucking matter. Like at this level of the game, what matters is, can you build certainty about what you're doing? Can you execute in your business, whether it's one president or the other president? Can you level up to the point that doesn't matter what happens in the economy, you protect your downside and you're ready for the upside? Whether Donald Trump gets elected or not, or whether Hillary gets elected or not, are you protected to execute at your highest level? Because shit is going to hit the fan. Shit is going to hit the fan. If you're looking at the economy, it's not sustainable. If you look at housing, it's not sustainable. Like in my real estate company, we are seeing already the trends. Tomorrow, we are preparing for the shift in either way. Like 2007 caught me by surprise. 2007, I lost millions of dollars in real estate. That shit is not going to happen again. I'll tell you right now, I am prepared for the worst. I am prepared for the best. Whether it's one president or the other one, I'm bringing the certainty to my family. I'm bringing the certainty to my employees. I'm bringing the certainty to my clients. I'm not expecting anybody to bring me certainty. Fucking president is not going to bring me the certainty that I need in order to run my business. Yes, it's going to affect the policies, are going to affect the tax brackets, going to affect the yes, all that shit. I get it. I should be concerned. But here's what the true reality is. Whatever happens tomorrow, whoever gets elected tomorrow, the only people who are going to be bitching and complaining are the ones who don't have a fucking plan to protect their assets or strike on the upside. The question for you, brother, is, are you waiting for the president to bring you certainty? Or can you learn that this fucking election has exposed a lot of people's uncertainty in their lives? We are going through a shift here in this country. If we don't get our shit together, anybody that walks around with a fucking media could take away the uncertainty. We are afraid to make a move. We are afraid of people. We are afraid of our own fucking people. We don't know if this one or that one is safe. Like we're living in a time of fear. Don't let fucking people control you. Don't let fear control you. You need to just continue to see what you are blessed with. We are blessed with freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of the fact that we could do this. That we still have the chance to do this. Technology has never been at a level that it is right now. I am so fucking excited for the technology that's coming. For my kids to experience technology. It is my duty as a father to bring certainty to my kids so they don't feel that I have this fear of uncertainty, whatever president is going to be elected tomorrow. Don't you show fear to your fucking kids. Don't you brainwash your kids about this one or that one. You bring that certainty into your home knowing that you are the one who's in charge. If you create that certainty into your business, you think that it's going to matter what's going to happen wherever president gets elected. Like, I'm going to do what I do every single fucking day. I'm going to execute. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to adjust. And I'm going to execute. So with that said, love you guys. Have a great night. Don't forget to vote tomorrow. And don't let anyone take away that certainty and make you live in fear. Learn it, live it, experience it.